that are out there protecting and serving Nassau County, risking his life every day. However, he proves that we're not just police officers, we're also human beings. We're also members of the community. This police officer responded to a welfare check for a resident in need up in the Locust Valley area, and upon arrival, he does his interview and realizes that technically this individual doesn't really need police assistance. He needs assistance from services, from different social services, possibly anywhere else but the police department. But the human side of him kicks in and says, I'm not just a police officer. He feels for this guy, he knows what he's going through, and he realizes he needs food. This officer goes out on his own, with his own money, goes out and buys food and beverages for the gentleman to assist him. He never says anything to anybody, to his commanding officer. The police department actually doesn't even know this happened. Apparently the individual wrote a thank you letter, and the department, rightfully so, recognized him. So, you know, I appreciate you recognizing each and every month. I appreciate you recognizing the police officers for what they do and risking their lives. But this is just as important for us as well as the community. And thank you. I'll turn it over to the commissioner, please.
You know, this is a great example of the great work that's done each and every day by the Nassau County police officers. In this case, Police Officer Filiti wasn't looking for any recognition. This only came to the attention of the department because the gentleman actually called the precinct to thank Police Officer Filiti. So think about that. He goes out, he does a great thing. Yeah, it's some boat company wants to sell me a cruise or something. Nuisance phone call. So Police Officer Filiti is doing the right thing each and every day, and not for recognition, not for anything else other than he's doing the right thing, and he's out there protecting the public, putting his life on the line each and every day. But in this particular case, it was right around Easter. I believe it was the Friday before Easter, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. It was the Friday before Easter. So at a very holy time of the year, he actually went out and did the right thing by a gentleman that did not have any food in his refrigerator, did not have any money, did not have anything, and took the money out of his own pocket and made his life a little bit better and brighten his life. Police Officer Filiti, thank you for all that you do for the Nassau County Police Department. And I just want to take one more moment and, at a time in this country where political pundits have gotten to a level of rhetoric that has actually created situations that working as a police officer has become more hostile than any time in my entire career and probably in the history of police work, I am very grateful and for all that this legislature does as a body to support the men and women of the Nassau County Police Department. You are there each and every day supporting our men and women as is demonstrated here. And I want to thank you on a personal level for that. I want to thank you for recognizing the officers' great work, because we are very grateful for the men and women that serve in the Nassau County Police Department and the great job they do each and every day. So I'd like to give all of you a round of applause for all that you do. Would you like to say a few words? Come on, boy.
I want to know what precinct, Officer Filiti, what precinct?
Second precinct.
Okay, that's good.
I'd just like to thank everyone for taking the time to give me this recognition. This is something we do all the time without thinking. We serve our community, we try to do the best we can. So, and again, I'd like to thank everyone.
Legislator Gonzalez, where would you like to do the photo?
I don't know, I think I want to do it up here.
And that's where we're going to do it, Legislator Gonzalez.
I think it would be easier.
We're going to go up top.
For all concerned, including him. All right? Officer, before you do, I need to let you know that we have a citation signed by each and every one of the legislators here, recognizing your good deeds. And I know the police department for a long, long time. And I know that many, and if not most, have the biggest hearts going here in Nassau County. So I thank you all. And Easter time is a time that we all try to do our best, but sometimes we lose sight of those who really truly need our help. So again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm sure that each and every one of my fellow legislators thank you as well. So without any further ado, we have a citation to you, and would you please join us up here, because even though I probably would like to sit up here, I'm sorry, Howard, but I think it'll be a lot easier. For all concerned, we're going to get, no one's going to take us up. Some of us will remain seated, okay? I understand. Okay, just like, I swear I didn't. Just get close. I don't know, I wish, come on. Get up. Come on. Now, I'll get up and stand next to you. Go next to officer. We're going to go, you're not going to sit. Want to sit here.
Prospect Thousand. What about Carpenter Avenue? Do you use Carpenter Avenue Extension? Prospect. Your house. By my house, half of it is county. Just Glen Hope. Half of it is
If you're talking about coffee, extension is full. And that's cool. Yes, it's not kosher. It's all about boundary.
I don't know if there's
Also,
Oh, well, then you have to sign on. Yeah,
calendar, we have points of personal privilege. And today we have, I think, 2 or 3. And I'm going to begin
Where's the big caution?
Go ahead. Legislator, do what you're listening. So we're going to get to the microphone.
I'm here. Thank you very much, Mulder Roberts, providing officer. I just wanted to take a moment to introduce a very special young man who has taken a lot of time to make this a better county for every voter. And I'm very lucky to have his dad here, and I would like to start by having his father explain in detail a bit about how Kevin has done that.
Thank you. Kevin, unlike a lot of his age group, is very interested in public affairs and has always voted in every municipal election, water district election, school board election. And he loved the lever machines because he could go in, he could read what he wanted, and he clicked it. When the scanning machines came out, he was not able to fill in the bubble, and for the most part, the ballot marking devices were not usable. And they would be telling him, oh, just have your father vote for you, which he did not think was an appropriate way to vote. So he started lobbying to get extended use of lever machines, and he met with the speaker, people in the assembly, and he met with the people in the state senate, and he got 3 years additional lever machines for the nonpartisan elections. And in that time, of course, they were able to secure some funding so that it's not going to cost the county a fortune to bring the other machines in.
Thank you for honoring my efforts in keeping the lever machines for voting. My goal has been to allow people with disabilities access to voting and to encourage them to vote. I want to thank the former Speaker of the Assembly, my Assemblywoman South Seymour, and State Senator Dyke Mother. I also want to thank the Board of Regents for all their hard work in supporting my efforts. I encourage everyone to vote on November 8th.
Legislator Georgie Whitten, don't you want to?
Yes, I'm going to take a picture also, but thank you so much. And this family is amazing. They've done incredible work with all types of autism speaks and everything else. And it's not only Kevin, but it's his incredible parents that deserve a real round of applause. So thank you so much for having me.
I'm glad they were successful in achieving success. Thank you, Kevin. You want to go and take a picture of that? Yep. Again, thank you, Kevin. Thank you very much for your efforts, and you know what? There are a lot of people who could use those old voting machines. And I bet you there are a lot of senior citizens who would probably welcome them as well. So, thank you for your efforts, and I'm certainly happy that you were successful. Thank you, Kevin. The next point of personal privilege was submitted by Minority Leader Kavan Abrahams, and I'm going to allow Minority Leader Abrahams to introduce these beautiful people who have really worked hard in accomplishing their goals. And so, Minority Leader Abrahams, you're on. She's on the way. She's going as well. Minority Leader, you're up.
I don't know if I don't see them.
Where are they?
I don't see them in the so you might want to don't see what maybe a part of their community.
Another point of personal privilege is legislator Dennis Dunn. And with that,
Do we have anybody from OEM here, Office of Emergency Management? They dropped off and took off, okay. I had asked at our last meeting if the OEM, Office of Emergency Management, would drop off samples of food that they're going to be giving at the shelters to replace the C-rats that I used to eat when I was in the Marine Corps, canned goods from World War II, and then they had, what the heck now? MRIs in a plastic bag. They were disgusting. So, you know, people had to eat this stuff, really. Not under duress, but they were in shelter. They wanted duress, so they won't be applied on it. But now there's a new thing coming out, and our Office of Emergency Management will really have foresight to investigate this and get these new food servings. It's called Chef's 5-Minute Meals. Now, they brought some down for us. So they were going to heat them up and we're going to pass them around and taste it. But we're not going to let them off the hook. They're not here now. The next meeting, I'm going to have to heat these up. And here's the different kind of flavors. They have beef stew, something you buy in the store. They have beef stroganoff with noodles. They have cheese ravioli and vegetarian chili. The different kind of foods that they, and then they have many more also. But what we're going to do is we're going to have some forks. We're going to have them heated up. It takes 5 minutes to heat this things up. Bing, bang, bing. And we're going to, if any legislator wants to taste it, they have the forks, you'll be able to taste it. And it's really good. I did try it at their, and so did Legislator Walker at the OEM conference over at the Miller Gym recently. It's still a competition for the Miller Gym. Their food's a little bit better than this, but this is really, if you're hurting and you need a meal, this is really, really good. So we're going to have them back, and they're going to heat them up, show you how quick and easy it is, just to show our due diligence that we are going to taste what we're going to be expecting the people to have if another Sandy comes and hits us, and the people have to go to the shelters over at in their local communities. So that's what is going to be happening. I thought they might still be here and they'd be able to test it with. That's my presentation. Thank you.
they will have the tasting, I should say, at the next meeting.
Absolutely.
And they need to be here because if they're going to be serving this kind of food, then they should be here.
Shows how quick and simple it is.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Madam Chair.
Okay, that's the points of personal privilege, but we will come back, for your point of personal privilege. And hopefully maybe we'll be back before we finish the public comment. And at this point, I'm going to turn the meeting over to the Deputy Presiding Officer, Richard Nicola.
Okay, we have 30 minutes of public comment. I'm going
to start calling the names. I noticed that a number of the speakers are speaking on items that are on the calendar.